Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we're live now. Okay. So, Sebastian here again. Welcome, guys, to Las Hombres. I'm here with Roberto. Hi, welcome, welcome.
It's a pleasure. My
Yeah,
name is Roberto, and I was so blessed that my brothers invited me to this podcast. I'm really shy, but thank you, brother.
you're
Appreciate it. Thanks.
welcome. We're going to make it work, right? So, right now, we were just talking a little bit about being parents and being fathers. And, it's part of a journey in a man's life to when you do get to have children and watching somebody grow up in a totally different way than you got to is such a blessing. It's so healing for the inner child when it comes to things that maybe you've been through or things that you've experienced that really impacted the way that you view society, view the world, and to be able to see a child that looks just like you, sounds like you, be able to be their authentic self without having to have that negative influence, those negative thoughts, and just see them really reach their full potential of who they're meant to be. I believe that every time you make a child that you're receiving a blessing from the universe and you don't decide what they're going to be, you decide how you're going to treat them and how you're going to help them become the people they're meant to be, because you don't choose their characteristics, you just decide when they get to be born to some extent. But everything else is just who they are. And so being able to see your kid grow into the person they're meant to be really can be a healing experience, especially for those that have been through trauma or negative experiences as children. So being able to watch that is a blessing. So yeah, we've just been talking about that. So you were telling me a little bit about watching your kid kind of grow up and just seeing him, go to school and get those grades and have those experiences that maybe you didn't get to have. And what's it been like for you to be a dad and to watch a kid grow up in a way that you never got to experience?
So the way it's been crazy, to be honest. I thought I was really shy, but it's just my brother is just too. We can be ourselves. So it's been hard. Um, to be honest, I was blessed of having kind of like not an awkward family, but they were always there. On
Yeah.
their way, they were always there and all that. But right now, I'm really blessed of having my mother, my sister. That I'm a single dad, so it's been hard for me. But it's just crazy how if you influence and so little things about a child, they transform totally different. It's just those little things being there. It's hard. It's hard being a parent, having to you have all your commitments. You have to pay rent. You have to pay mortgage. Whatever you have to do, but you have to provide for your family,
Yeah.
and it's hard. But just being there 20 minutes makes a difference. For me, well, to be honest, like I'm gonna be honest. For me and my son, it's been a totally different. Um, I'm really blessed because I was a really hyperactive kid.
Oh yeah.
Really,
We
really,
we
really. We
have
were
ADHD.
everybody the cross. Roberto, Robertito. No, viejo, you don't have to be in the house. And I'm really blessed because my son, he's a sweetheart. He's just we have the same manners, but totally different because we were raised with our Hispanic mom, with a Mexican mom, Sandra, te amo. But she's different. She just looks at you and she just like her eyebrow goes up and you don't have to say nothing, but yeah, I'm really blessed and thank you, brother, for having me here in your house and your podcast, and I love you, brother.
Oh man, love it too, man. But yeah, so I also have some kids with ADHD, and something that I find fascinating about like ADHD and autism, all of these things, and from what I've seen, they're very common in people. And I would like to think that ADHD and autism are like having blue eyes and brown eyes,
Hmm?
and there's hazel
Okay.
eyes. So there's people that have just blue, which is like having ADHD, and there's people with brown eyes as having autism, and there's people with both. And so you're gonna find a mix. So people that have both are like, I'm normal, because every time they see someone with ADHD, like, well, I do that too. They see someone with autism, like, well, I do that too. But the people with autism and ADHD are like, that guy's weird. That
uh,
guy's weird too. Like, why does that guy talk so much? Why doesn't that guy talk at all? Why is that guy always doing it? And then so these people like blue eye and brown eye, like you guys are totally different, but everybody with hazel's like, well, we're normal. And so that's why it's so common, but nobody knows. So a lot of times what you'll find is when you have ADHD, one of your parents has autism. And let me explain ADHD versus autism. You've seen Toy Story, right? Okay,
Hello?
Woody, ADHD. He always cares about what people think about him. He's always da 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 da. But Buzz Lightyear is Buzz Lightyear. Star Command, where are you? Don't touch. That's a laser. Do you know what that's? You know, he's like very. He is Buzz Lightyear to the point where he finds out there's more Buzz Lightyears. He loses his mind. What do you mean there's more of us? And they're all the same? What? And so he loses his mind because he doesn't understand. He's like, wait, I thought I was the Buzz Lightyear. And so he doesn't get. Then Woody's like, well, we're toys, dude. I was like, I'm not a toy. I'm a space ranger. And so he is so like, I am this, that it's hard for him to conceptualize it what he's not. Right. So that's one version. Have you ever seen? I'm sure you've seen Monsters Inc. Sully, ADHD. He wants to be the best scarer, and Mike Wazowski. He is Mike Wazowski. He just Pokey Bear. He is. He doesn't know how
Oh
to be.
shit. Okay. I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
You've seen Cars?
Yeah.
McQueen, Kacha, I'm fast. I'm tomato.
I made her.
I'm Mater.
I just made her.
I'm
Okay,
just
I
Mater.
made her.
I'm
Okay.
just tomato. He doesn't know how. He is Mater, right?
That's okay.
Exactly.
I got you.
Wally and Eve. Wally does the same thing every day, watches the same movie, makes friends with a cockroach, makes friends with a plant, and just does the same life.
To be honest, I haven't seen Wally.
Okay.
Okay, I need to see Wally. Okay, I need to see Wally. Okay,
Have you seen Finding Nemo?
yes.
Marlin, ADHD. That's why he's always nervous. And
Okay.
Dory, just keep swimming. Ooh, look
This
at
is a
that.
fuck about. Around 8. I was talking.
No, that's fine. No, we motherfucking cuss at this shit. We don't give a fuck. This is YouTube, bitch. We don't give a fuck. We paying ourselves here. Fuck that. No. So
I'm gonna be honest. I think this is the only. I only trust him. To be honest, like I would never do this in my life. I told him when we were texting. I'm like, I want to see you, and he was like, "Do you want to do a podcast?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to do anything. I'm just too shy. I'm not shy anymore. I'm just being myself.
Yes.
Fuck it.
That's what a podcast is. It's meant to just be two people being themselves. What the fuck? We didn't try to be nobody. We ain't.
Well,
I don't know how to be anybody
everybody
else.
want to be us. So legit. So like we are us.
Now I got another one for you. You've seen Shrek and Donkey.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can guess who's what. Who has ADHD and who has autism?
I think everybody thinks it's the donkey, but I think it's Shrek.
Has which one?
Shrek is the one that has HAZ.
Yes. And Donkey has autism.
Well, okay.
He doesn't know how to be anybody but
him.
That's
like,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't get. That's why I'm feeling like, don't go in there. He's like, why? Well,
You
just don't. He's like, but why not? Aren't we friends? Well, yeah, but then don't friends hang out? He just doesn't get it. And Shrek's all like, Fiona.
Yeah, well, he's just normal. I guess
He's.
well, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest.
Don't lie.
I don't want to be honest. I don't want to be normal.
Yeah.
I'm not an average
Let's look at Shrek.
Joe. I'm not an average
Shrek
Joe.
is normal, but
And-
he's worried about being what?
Normal.
So he doesn't want people to be around him.
Yeah.
Because he'd rather be what? Himself.
Yeah, of course. And to be honest, I don't want to be normal.
What is normal?
I think
being normal is being yourself. That's supposed to be normal.
Well,
You don't want to be programmed.
no, but okay, I don't want to be programmed.
That's
but
right. They're being
is
programmed.
Okay, so,
What's up?
okay, so the thing is that I don't want to be. Let me rephrase that.
Let's go for it.
I don't want to be average Joe.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want to be.
You want to know why? Because who remembers an average Joe?
Nobody.
Exactly.
But okay, well,
What are they doing with their life?
Wait. I wanna transcend.
Yeah, transcend.
I want to do that.
Yeah, you want to vibrate at a higher
in
frequency.
a good way, yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm not competing against anybody else.
Mhm.
Today it was a really blessed day for me.
Mhm.
I'm participating in activity every single day at 5 a.m. My day starts at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how I am.
That's
It
good.
doesn't matter
That's good.
Whatever.
Yes.
I have to wake
Discipline.
up at 3 a.m.
That's right.
Discipline.
Yes.
So 3 a.m. I have my routine.
Yeah.
I go to McDonald's. I get my coffee. After my coffee, I start reading 30 minutes.
Yeah.
After my reading, I go to the gym.
Yeah.
That's my life. At the beginning of my day.
That's productivity. Good.
That's my day.
That's your adulting.
And I start meeting a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And today, they were different with me because I didn't went to a gym for 4 days, and they were worried.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that they were worried.
Because
I'm
you
talking
showed
about
them consistency.
I'm talking about lawyers, doctors, people
Who
that-
gave them a reason to worry?
me
That's right, because you used to show up
every single day
and then you didn't. So
Because
then you gave them a reason to.
worry.
That's right,
And I felt so blessed.
because they respect you.
They were like, Roberto, we didn't saw you for 4 days. Are you okay? Do you need something? Do you whatever? I'm like, thank you. But no, I'm okay. I was working. I'm gonna be honest. I fucked up. I had a messed up moment. I love beer. ¿Cómo se llama? The champagne of bears. I got it. I fucking love, and I'm gonna be really honest. Mis caguamas. I'm, I love that shit. I don't know, but I drink a couple of caguamas, and not that I fucked up, but I was in my space. I needed my time, and I didn't went to a gym, and they were so worried. And today, well, not today, but like 2 days ago, I got there, and they were like, "What's going on? Do you need this? Do you?" No, to be honest, I felt blessed. I was like, okay, I'm doing things right, and the thing that I want is just my mom to be calm. She's like so happy. She's like, baby, whatever you want. It's like, but because it was not that I was a bad guy, but I was just too hyperactive.
But see, that's where the system is wrong. And I'll tell you why. So you're being hyperactive is normal. But when you're forced to sit in a classroom, that's not normal. School, look at your great grandparents. What grade did they make it to? So how do we know school works? It hasn't been around that long.
But they didn't went a lot to school,
Yeah.
but they did make it.
Because they use their what? What do they not teach you to use anymore?
Hands, every
Yeah.
brain,
The whole system.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kids are not designed to sit all day. What the fuck are we saying? Like they want to be out there looking at shit, doing stuff,
To be
building
honest,
stuff. They want to
in,
be.
in my case,
Yeah.
Dominic, he doesn't need a classroom.
No.
He gets it.
Yes.
He gets everything like
'Cause
this,
kids-
and he gets like this.
They
Like
did a study.
myself. Like he.
They did a study.
Just-
I'm gonna teach you something. They did a study because they want to know what made a genius, and they found every kid below the age of 5, 90% of them tested as geniuses. By the end of school, only like less than 2%. What does that tell you?
To fucking them up.
Bingo. It's actually what they're doing. How many times were you in school and a teacher just didn't believe in you or put you in a corner?
No, puta,
Or treat you,
no,
and you
I'm gonna
go,
tell you something. Mira, viejo, si ves este podcast, neta, Nexahualcoyo de la ETI, viejo, con todo respeto, así, tu madre, güey. Porque tú pensaste, viejo, que no le iba a armar, pero no tienes idea de lo que vamos, viejo. La neta, Asdrúbal, no eso que te haya ido mal en esta vida, pero la neta, viejo.
They used to put me in a corner. They used to sit me
They
in a
used to tell
corner
me,
by myself.
Burgos, tú no, when I got to segunda de secundaria, en la ETI, patas verdes, si sigues ahí, todo chido, viejo, contigo. Pero I was in fucking second grade of high middle school. I don't know what you call it here in Tijuana. En segunda de secundaria.
Yeah.
Y ese cabrón, Asdrúbal Nexahualcoyot, güey. Yo no tengo la culpa que tu mamá te dijo así, güey, te nombró así. That motherfucker just told me, Roberto Burgos, you don't have the privilege to ask, to talk, to do anything. He was a bad teacher, bro.
Yeah.
And the bad thing is that my mom didn't believe me.
Well, think about it this way. Schools, why do they look like prisons?
Because there are fucking prisons.
Yeah. Who's the wardens? Who's the
Well,
guards?
Well, it depends. Si estamos en la ETI, el niño, al prefecto del niño, ese viejo es un pinche amor. Ese viejo lo amamos un chingo. Well, it just depends on the people that you have. To be honest, I think like life had to be too fucked up to be a fucking asshole.
I mean, that's how we got to where we're at.
Well, bro,
but
I had people
here's the
that
thing.
been a fucking asshole to me, and I'm not a fucking asshole.
They
You have to
don't-
fucking push me, Sebastian. You have to fucking push me to be a fucking asshole. Like
I know.
I have somebody right now where I'm working. I'm a catering chef, and I have a small crew that I just came into with them 2 months ago, and I totally understand that they don't know what's up with me.
Yeah.
But I'm a really honest guy. If we work, we work.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Mhm.
Trust me. If you fucked up and I can cover you, I'm gonna cover you.
Yeah.
It's no other way. That I was raised from somebody that he's an OG, and I was raised that way. So Gonzalo Burgos, thank you. I'm always gonna be this way. But if you try to mess up with me or my people, that goes another way.
Yeah. Of course.
Cause I'm different. When you try to fuck me or my people, I'm a totally different motherfucker. Don't let this be nice. Judge me. Don't judge me, cause I'm totally different.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm really sad about, cause there's no respect anymore.
Yeah.
There's no like we're friends.
Yeah.
I got you.
Hmm.
I'll go down with
Loyalty.
you. Loyalty.
Yeah. Because they're not even loyal themselves. That's the reality.
To be honest, like and where I'm going, that's what I love for where I'm going. BFT, este, people are nice, are loyal, are them themselves. They care about you. It's not because you're going. It's not
There's
because
passion.
yes,
Passion comes from the heart. Hmm.
not that. And to
Yes.
be honest, like bro, I know that everything that happened to me, it was because of something.
Yeah.
Now all the blessings are coming, and I have something that I have to say that every single person that went to hell with me,
Mhm.
they're gonna have those blessings. Because if I make it, everybody makes it. I can't go to Hawaii by myself. I need my boys to go to Hawaii with me. You know what I'm saying?
I totally know what you're saying. Yeah.
And thank you. Well, yeah, yeah. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But that's why I believe that in my mind, I focus on the people that are nobodies today because there'll be somebody tomorrow. And the somebody's today are going to be nobody tomorrow. That's the reality. Right?
It's like I
Mhm.
think people think that
If I focus
you.
right now all my attention on people that are somebodies, I lose everybody. See what I'm saying? I'd rather focus on everybody because one day all of them will be somebody.
There's a song that says that the world just comes around. El mundo da muchas vueltas. It's
Mhm.
a it's a it's a corrido, Mexican thing, but it's like the world just comes around and it happens, and you don't have to, how do you say it, like spit up there, because it's gonna come and follow you.
Yeah.
Like just just be yourself. Don't try to like make somebody else happy. I'm trying to make Roberto happy. I'm just
And you will make people happy by doing that.
to
Because
be
when they
honest.
see you,
I'm gonna be honest, and you
well, think
already
about
know
how you
this.
see when I'm happy. How do you feel?
Happy,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
but not everybody's like that.
But
Like
that, but
that.
there's
Sebas,
those are
Sebas,
the demons.
Sebas.
Those
I'm
are
gonna
the
be
demons.
honest. Every time I get to work,
Hmm.
all my problems,
Yeah.
as soon as I walk through that door,
Yeah.
they're behind.
Hmm.
I
That's
go to
good.
my simple peace.
Yes.
That's my peace.
Yes.
I'm to be honest, I'm really blessed.
Yeah.
I'm really blessed because I do what I love to do. Cooking. That's what I love to do.
That's
It's
your
my
passion.
passion. It's my thing. I'm gonna have my restaurant. We're gonna be fucking
As
bigger.
long as you keep what
But
you got to keep that vision
yeah,
open. You got to know exactly what you want
it
and what
already
it's going.
happened.
Yep.
To be honest, it already happened. It already happened. It's not gonna happen. It already happened. But I am really blessed. Sometimes I do over Lyft or things like that.
Hmm.
And yesterday I got a ride all the way to downtown to a bar. And the people that got in my car and everything, so nice. Every single person I get in my car, their vibe changes. And every single time I get in my car, Roberto, oh my God, your car smells so great. It's just because I want to have everybody happy. And I have one of my best friends, JP. I love you, cabrón, but he's a fucking chilango that he's just seeing. Well, he sees the other side.
Yeah.
I don't see what he sees. It's not that he's wrong, but sometimes JP sees that people wants to fuck us. Like you don't be mean.
Yeah, you can feel the
I don't
vibe.
see it. But JP, from miles away, he knows that that person is not
It's
safe.
because it's a feeling.
And you know, and he's one of my right hand man, and that motherfucker is gonna like we're gonna go, and he's gonna go, you know. But I think like I don't know. I'm just talking for
But
talking.
that's what we do here.
We're just
Wait,
talking about
this is what the whole point of this is, to talk. If we didn't talk, we're like.
And I told him I was gonna be nervous. I'm a nervous one. No, but
no, you're getting everything coming your way. Yeah, I remember. How many restaurants you been in the last like? How many restaurants have you been in like the last couple of years? In the last couple of years, how many places have you been at?
A lot.
I know. I remember. I'd be like, "Where?
Yeah,
This is a new
yeah.
spot."
Yeah, you got it. You got it. But to be honest, I'm gonna be honest. And everybody that does like chef, catering, if it's in the kitchen, it's a tough environment. To be honest, I love what I do. I love what I do. I love. I'm gonna be honest. I love all the ladies that are really like, ¿cómo se dice problemáticas? Like
Oh, talk
conflicting,
Oh,
conflictivas. I love the people that is like conflicted because oh my god, I'm different. I don't know the ways that I was raised.
he likes
I
the
like to
trauma.
fuck. Yeah, I like to traumatize people, and to be honest, I'm really blessed where I'm at right now. Felix Barbecue, the best place on barbecue. Whatever you need, guys, I got you. But I don't know. I just want everybody to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm not competing to. I'm not competing against you.
Yeah.
The only people I'm competing to
Yourself.
myself.
That's right.
Myself.
That's right.
And that's what they asked me today, yesterday. They were like, Roberto, are you? Because I'm one of the guys that when I get something, I go and I go and I go and I go and I go. So every time in BFT when you have a break, 40 minutes, 40 seconds. I'm sorry, 40 or 60 seconds. What I do is I go and start running. So I finish the exercise, and as soon as that exercise ends, I go to I go just by myself and I just start running. And everybody's like, "Bro, what's wrong?"
You
with
just do it.
I just
and
do it.
you're like, "What do you mean that's me?" And then you just keep doing it, and they're like, "That's Roberto."
And everybody, oh, I'm just
Because you know why they ask why? Because they don't want to understand. But after you just tell them a reason, like, okay, and that's it. You don't have to give them a reason. You just say, "Because I like to," and they're like, okay.
But I to be honest, like I wanted to tell them like because they told me straight up, bro, Sebas, they told me straight up, are you competing? Are you doing something? Well, I told the person no, and at the second I was like, well, yes, I am competing.
Yeah,
against myself.
It's like the time trial when you're playing a racing game and
I'm
you're fighting your shadow.
against myself. Because to be honest, I want to. To be honest, I love the way I look right now.
Yeah,
I fucking like
because it reflects the inside. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, it's just tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to go to class because it's 7 and I have to start working at 5. But everything good. Pero I'm gonna be honest. I love this. I love what I do. If you're blessed of doing the thing that is passion for you, in my case, I went to school to become a chef.
Yeah.
I didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah, what was your background on that? Where'd you go?
So it was crazy. So I'm gonna give a shout out to one of my best friends. Don't get mad. Paul Wallace, Hilton chef. He's just OG motherfucker. He was the one to introduce me to the kitchen. I used to sell cars.
Of course.
Cars. I used to other shit. So my boy just introduced me to that life, and I just loved it.
You're calling,
and it was my thing. And to be honest, I love it. It's just a pain in pain relationship. I love my kitchen. And
that's every chef. I don't think I know a chef that's like, what a chill job.
No, viejo. Oh my god.
And then my favorite part,
don't know.
My favorite part is when chefs eat when they get home.
I love McDonald's. Spicy chicken, McDonald's. I love you.
That's
No,
like that's like mechanics with their car.
No, you know.
Or like carpenters with their house.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna fix it later. What the fuck?
and I'm addicted. My day starts at 3 a.m. And my second step after taking a shower or whatever,
Yeah.
I go to McDonald's because I love their coffee.
Mine's
It's
Taco
just
Bell.
Taco Bell. Okay, well,
But I'm not a chef. I don't have. I mean,
there's no excuse. Yeah, people think that we fucking do our dinners and shit like that. No, we don't. We don't. We hate that.
only when people are
We
around.
cook for you,
Yes.
people. We cook for
You
you.
cook.
The love of what we do is seeing you just putting that thing in your mouth. Don't want to be like just
I mean, a little bit.
yeah, a little.
Some people be like,
yeah,
making
but
love
it's
that
just like
pork.
yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
it's really ¿cómo se dice gratificante?
Yeah, satisfying.
Satisfying
Yeah.
for us seeing you
Fulfilling.
yes,
Yeah.
fulfilling too, seeing you enjoying what we do because we do it well. In my case, I'm gonna talk about myself. I'm gonna tell you something about myself. I really enjoy seeing somebody, eating my dish.
Yeah.
I've been in a couple of kitchens. I'm gonna talk about Henry's in Coronado, one of the best kitchens that I have ever been. All the chefs,
I
amazing.
can't imagine being a chef going to like a restaurant and being like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, it's like you see the world differently, right? It's like being a movie maker and watching movies. You're like, You start to Gordon Ramsay. What the hell is this shit?
Oh,
This shit is not cooked. What the fuck? Is this fresh off the farm?
yeah, no, it's different. But to be honest, I have been really blessed since I started, cooking and everything.
What was your first kitchen?
Oh, my kitchen. Well, my best friend's kitchen. So I used to sell cars.
Yeah.
I used to work in Tapatio across the border. Nothing at all, bro. So I went to shout out to Job Corps. I went to Job Corps.
They closed that shit down.
They did?
Yes.
Oh shit!
They closed all of them.
All of them?
Yes.
No, man.
I'm not fucking with you.
I was there.
They closed
I
down
was
Job
Job Corps
Corps.
guy. Okay.
They closed it.
Fuck.
They fucking took the funding away. They were literally there, like they just closed it on us.
When we became presidents, cuando seamos presidentes, we're gonna open that shit again, bro. So
They're
I was
so
a
good.
Job Corps guy,
That's good.
and it was the best.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah. It's where guys go, people go. Like
They train you. So
Yes.
Job Corps had. I think I see it this way. They train you to go to jail or to go to the military. There's no option, and it's honest thing.
I mean, they're kind of similar in some ways. You go to the military, you can't get out.
Whoa.
If you try to leave, you go to jail. hey,
They train you for those.
you get
I'm not gonna
housing.
talk more, but they train you to
Fuck,
think.
you get housing and health in both
You
of
go,
them.
but wait. You go to jail or you go to military. Same system, the same
When
way
when you leave in a
the same
casket
way
in a
you
war
fold your
and
bed in Job Corps, it's the same way you fold your bed in the fucking pinta. I was not in the pinta, not in the US, but okay, I'm just gonna say it was different. It was different. You fold that shit different.
back in my day.
Back in my days, different. But yeah, Job Corps, it's a really good. It was a really good system.
I know.
It was.
It was.
But to be honest, it was a really good system,
It was.
bro.
I used to send people there. Like I used to tell people go there.
You used to get paid to
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it was
Taco
what.
Loco. I know, bro.
Where the fuck are the kids gonna go now? That was for foster kids. It was mainly a
Oh,
pipeline.
it looks.
Yes.
It was your foster kids. Yeah,
Yes,
I know that.
yeah, that's where they used to go because they had nowhere to go. So they go to Job Corps. It's like
After 18, you go to Job Corps. Okay.
yes,
sí,
that's
bueno,
why they
güey.
existed for kids in foster care
Okay,
system.
okay. So I was not part of the system.
No, but
Sorry.
you were
When I
there
was-
with
I
them
was-
because
yeah.
you made them feel normal. Because you're like you weren't one of them, but you were one of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest. Like I just after when I got to Job Corps, I saw the system,
yeah.
and I was able to cheat the system. So I saw that every single month, every Tuesday, you were not able to go out. You can't buy anything. You just go out. It was a curfew. So I saw that somebody was selling chips, and things like that. So I was like,
You were
well,
entrepreneur.
so well, I'm gonna be honest. My dad had a dulceria, so I just went wild. I got everything. And
You were the
no,
guy.
I didn't went to my house anymore. I was like my mom every single week. I was blessed because my parents were every single week able to give me $200 to spend.
Yeah.
I didn't need them. So I went 1 month. I saved that money, and after that month, I'm down.
That reminds me of the kids that I used to get bus from the ghetto to Point Loma to go to those schools. We used to live in the southeast San Diego, like skyline area.
Who?
Yeah. And they would bus us to Point Loma, to Correa. And the kids that would get bused, the Latinos like us, they'd have like fucking chetos and shit and be selling them, like, out of the backpack with soda.
Yeah. Oh my God. We were hustling. We were hustling because it's hard. It's not just.
Yes.
The thing is that they think because we're more in that and the other side, we have everything clear. No, that's book BS. That's bullshit.
It's because
It's fucking
part
hard.
of it's because part of the people that go over there and make the money come back look ricos. But if you're living
not
there,
anymore. Not anymore.
I
If
know.
you live in this, I'm gonna be honest. Like back in the days, yes, you'd have a fucking $600 house, penthouse, shit like that. Not anymore. Not
Yeah.
It's too fucking hard to get something like that
Yeah.
nowadays. I'd rather be paying what I'm paying right now in San Diego, not crossing that fucking border. Because I love my border. Hey, don't get wrong. I love my Tijuana. I'm a fucking Tijuano. I love everything about this city. But it's getting to a point that is frustrating. That the government is not respecting that. Yeah, bro, you want $20, but don't fuck around everybody else because we're going to do a living.
I know people that literally pay to get that little fucking pass every day.
$20.
Oh, you know?
Yeah,
But you're talking about we're talking about the same
every
thing?
single day. Yeah, every single day, $20.
Yeah. Yeah.
To
Dude,
be honest-
how much money is that?
Small,
Realistically.
well, bro, everything goes to government, but it's like, no, I'm gonna be honest. It's more than
It's like
$4,000.
It's like $400 a month.
No, it's not $400.
If you pay 20, 20, 20.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
if you're doing
If you're
it,
doing it
but
all the time.
I'm gonna be honest. How many people do you think that cross the border every single day for $20?
No,
Do the math.
No,
Do the math.
No. Yeah, I'm not. I mean,
Thousands.
Yeah.
We're gonna say just $4,000 every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day. We
Yeah.
have 4 weeks of the day. How much is it?
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
It is $20, and they don't report everything, bro.
No,
Let's be honest.
one time I was right here. And you know how people stop, right? And it's on. I was at the Sentry line, like I was in the, right there in front of, like, what is it, Toyota or whatever, that little fucking.
You do have a Sentry, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm going there, right, and there's that little spot. There's like the little dealership, and there's that little fucking. Right after, no, yeah, right after that, there's that little spot, right? I'm going there, and you know how they do the stop, right? And a cop fucking me agarra, no? And then he's like, hey, he's like, go forward. I'm like, what? He's like, you recording? No. He's park over there. And he's like, park over there. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? He's like, here, I'm just sign right here and put the money right here, and I'll let you go. I'm like, really? Like, this is what you're doing to me? Oh, yeah. You fucking grabbed me for that. I was like, okay, bye.
Oh, you want to hey.
I know.
I don't do those kind of things. I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm gonna judge you.
Don't judge me.
No.
I was on my way to work.
Yeah, no. But you didn't do it because you wanted. He came and offered.
Yeah, he came. Okay, he kept like.
I'm gonna let you go on this one.
Because he said this to me. You got patience, right? I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I got patience.
I hate when people do that, bro.
He's like,
it's just like, oh.
Because I don't have a license. No tengo licencia mexicana.
No, yeah.
And he's like, whoa, you don't have a licencia mexicana.
But you didn't cut. You were in line.
No, I was just because the stop. You know how you stop and you go. Because like the line was like right after that, right? But like the little stop, you kind of stop and you go because there's nobody there.
He just got you.
He just wanted to fucking.
He saw your green hair, cabrón. I told you about the green hair.
No, you know what he asked me? He said, "Are you on YouTube?" He fucking asked me if I was famous. I was like, "Really, bro? Like,
sí, puto. Si estamos.
I need to get more money out of me."
Si estuviéramos en YouTube, güey, ya estuvieron llevado, güey.
Yeah, no, anyways. But yeah, they've done that to me. Yeah, it's fucked up right now. Dude, now they got the soldados on both sides. They got them waiting over there, and they got them fucking going. I think
it's okay if you have, because there's been people that, well, I guess, well, in my perspective, sure, whatever you do is your shit.
Yeah.
I got it. Whatever you do to survive, I respect it. But don't fuck people that they're not fucking up.
Yeah.
If I come to ask you, bro, I want to work, got it. That's my shit.
I feel like people typically do that here. I haven't been fucked with. Have you? A little bit. I don't know. I
A
don't.
lot of times.
I just don't. Maybe I don't fuck around with enough people. I
Well,
speak for myself.
Yeah, you're. Well,
Even when I was walking with you, you came up to me.
Yeah,
I didn't come up to you.
No, yeah, I wasn't
You
kidding.
came up
To
to
be honest,
me.
I wasn't kidding. Well, I saw you, bro, dancing and dancing.
Fucking did a Rubik's Cube.
And dancing and dancing. No, you were dancing and dancing, bro. It's wait, te tenía que conocer, güey. It was destiny, bro.
No, and then the first day we danced together that day,
Yeah.
fucking went to fucking top and then dude, you're wearing the shirt. I'm so sad they closed.
Well,
Are they open again or no?
They're gonna everything. Mira, everything happens for a reason. So I'm trying to. Well, I'm this kind of guy. I'm gonna talk about Roberto.
Do it.
Roberto is the kind of guy who doesn't want to go to Dubai by himself.
Well, yeah.
I want to go with my boys. I want to go with my friends.
Except
I want to
one
go with
time
my
I
people.
invited you. Anyways, it's another day.
But I want to go.
Yeah.
I can't. I want to share. Probably it's bad. Want to share everything with everything.
It's only bad if you feel bad if they don't come.
I don't.
Then it doesn't matter, right? Because if you want to invite,
I do it. I do.
I
it
invite you,
want,
right?
Yeah.
I invite you, but if you don't come, I'm not ruining my day.
No.
I just fucking do my thing. It doesn't matter, right? That's the only time it's bad. If you want to invite people, that's not bad. It's when you get sad or frustrated or get mad that they don't show up.
To be honest, I used to get mad because I thought everybody was going to be the way that I was.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that if I gave all my heart and I gave all my energy and all my stuff.
Oh, the vampires were like,
yeah. So I noticed that no, don't get me wrong. I know you're legit, but you have to think about yourself a little bit. So I was like, okay, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be that guy that doesn't care about the people. And I have friends, bro. I'm gonna be honest. JP Juan Pablo, he's el chilango, güey, and he doesn't give a fuck. He just tells you things the way it is. Yeah, and JP, I fucking love that motherfucker, but he just tells you shit straight up. Like, bro, like I love you, but I'm not gonna fucking be different. I don't care if you like me or you don't like me, but I'm gonna be me.
His name's Obi.
And I get him, and it's like, Gordo, and he tells me he refers to me as Gordo because I was really fat back in the days. And he's like, Gordo, I love you, but I need to tell you they're fucking up in this and this and this and this and this and this. And I fucking love about my friend because he's putting me on check. He's telling me the truth.
I
don't get mad. I don't get mad. I just embrace it. I fucked up, bro. Yeah, you did fucked up. Okay, thank you. Because that motherfucker's not gonna, or like you, he's not gonna tell me that I fucked up if I didn't. If you did, you fucked up, and it's my responsibility because I told them the first time I met them. If I fucked up, I told them, tell me. You got all the responsibility and all whatever. If I fucked up, fuck me up. Así. Si yo la cago, párteme la madre, güey. Si estoy valiendo verga, párteme la madre y llévame el carro because I fucked up. And I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not going to be that friend that, because to be honest, I don't know why. They thought about something different about me.
Sure.
So they thought that if they came up to me, there were something bad was going to happen. Nothing at all. I had to, like, I guess, demonstrate them that I'm just fucking.
I've had this happen to me where I was at one job. I was working in a hospital setting, and because I was such a good just a positive person, they tried to beat it out of me. Like they literally were working as a team to try to see if they could like ruin me.
That's what's happening
and
to me.
And it never happened. And they actually ended up apologizing, saying, "Hey, I want to admit to you, like, we tried to like remove you
Focus.
from here. And yeah, and you just never gave in. And we realized that you're the good person. Yeah, it's happened to me multiple times.
And
Yeah.
it's what's happening to me in my workplace right now. That I got hired.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, Craigslist.
Yeah.
I sent my resume. I saw something that I liked. I sent my resume. I was gonna get hired for it was I'm a pastry chef, and I'm a chef, but I'm a pastry chef also. And I was gonna get hired for a French pastry thing,
Yeah.
and they were gonna teach me everything. It didn't work out, and the person that I got that got my contract or whatever, he's working for a big company in San Diego, and he just grabbed me. He was like, "You know what? I want you here." They saw what I did, and it was 2 days. It was not just 2 days. Took me to get everything that I think I deserved, but
You know.
I know I deserved.
Thank you.
But I'm struggling with myself because I want to be a how can I say it? I want to be a good boss. I want to be. I don't want to be your boss. I want to be your friend. I want to be. We
But
need to be a
remember,
team.
work is different.
Yes,
We are
yes,
going to have fun here. And if the
yes,
better you do here, the better, more fun we can have after work. But while we're here, we are a unit.
yes,
It's like a
and
sports team. When you're on the field, we're here to fucking win, bro. We are here to win.
yes, yes.
Now, when we celebrate, we got fucking featherweight. But here, we win. We stay focused and we're a fucking team and we're getting shit done.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But
That's what it needs to
not
be.
everybody understands that. Like, to be honest, and I'm really sad about this that I'm gonna tell, but don't think that everybody that counts to your job wants to take your job.
Yeah.
I'm talking about myself. Roberto is only competing against Roberto.
Mm-hmm.
He's not competing to get your job. He's not competing to whatever you think. It's not. It's just against me. I want to be better for me. I want to be better for myself, for my son, for my family, for my people that need me.
Yeah.
That's the only competition I have.
Yeah.
And when I got there, it was totally different because they thought I was gonna. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I did fucked up because I brought my team right away.
Mm-hmm.
In fucking 2 months, I got my team, and to be honest, I don't need a fucking army. I just need
Well, the SEALs
three
can do it.
motherfuckers. I just need
That's
three.
the
I'm
SEAL
gonna be.
Team
I'm gonna be.
3.
I'm gonna be honest. I just need myself and two other motherfuckers to do a fucking wild tip. So, well, they saw what I was capable of, and they came up to me with little things like, "Oh, well, they told me you were a top chef." I'm like, bro, in my resume, I never lied. What I can do, I'm able to do it. If you don't like what I do, you can go directly to the boss and tell him. And if he fucking fires me, I'm good. It's not gonna happen.
You just stood your ground.
It's
That's
not
right.
gonna happen. And it's like, and I'm gonna be honest with everybody that if one time, one point they hear this, we're not trying to compete against anybody. Well, and I'm gonna talk about myself. If I get to your job place, I'm not trying to compete against you. I just want to make everybody grow.
But you know what? Even if we were, that's just to make us all better. And if you
Well,
see it as competition, that's about you, not
there's a
me.
big. I'm being honest. Have
Yeah.
you seen sobre ruedas here in Mexico?
Yeah. The flea markets
The
that
flea
go
markets,
around.
flea markets here in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico. The guy next door sells tomatoes, onions, and pineapples, and
Hmm.
the guy next door sells pineapples, tomatoes, and onions. And every single one of those motherfuckers sells
Yeah.
every single day.
Yeah.
The best competition is the one that you have on the other side.
And then
And
I'll tell you
if it
this.
fucking ¿cómo se dice? Como que te outgrows you,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're not up to it.
And
You're not up to it.
I'll even tell you this. And sometimes in your profession, when you have a skill set, sometimes your skill set can't be matched because it's a skill set. I mean, it's like a musician. We can all make music, but one person's music is just going to hit different
Of course.
because they have a connection with the music. You might be able to produce music, but you don't have that connection.
But the
to
bad
music.
thing about people is they get that grudge. You know that
That's
fucking
the
like.
demonios. Te están comiendo. They're the demons. They're overthinking, no thinking, overly emotional, no emotions. They
I'm
suck
gonna
out
be
your
honest,
blood.
bro. I don't get mad when I see somebody in a better car than I do.
Mhm.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have it.
Because you're focusing on what? Your purpose. They're focusing on material. I'm focusing on a dream, on my destiny. You're focusing
I want
on
to send it.
where's all their energy going to?
To
Outside of who?
those and those.
Themselves. And so remember this, when you're illuminating, the demons want to take away your light because they don't have one. No tienen luz. They're unstable. And so when they lose themselves, they want to take everybody else because they're little fingers.
Hay una canción mexicana que se llama El Cachorro. Dice, unos nacen con estrella, otros nacen estrellados. Al joven de este corrido, su estrella siempre ha brillado. Donde quiera que se para, es un hombre respetado. Viejo, si eres una persona de estrella,
Yep.
yo me siento una persona de un chingo de estrella. Al lugar que yo llego, viejo, es el lugar, pero alumbra machín.
Yes, because when your life has a point to it, you start to break. You're bright.
Yo soy una estrella, tú eres una estrella. No, mira, si no fuéramos estrellas, tú y yo no estuviéramos juntos aquí. Yo no estuviera en tu casa.
We're soulmates. In my mind, the way soulmates work is when you turn your soul on and you find your purpose, you will find the people that are meant to connect with you because you're vibrating at the frequency.
Yeah. Magia. Y es magia, y es magia, es magia, porque sí existe.
Yeah, magic's real.
Y es bonito, o sea, ¿cuánto? Digo, caigo contigo. Y yo ocupaba.
And remember the time, the craziest night where really I felt some kind of energy or something was that day we were gonna go New Year's.
Ándale.
And I went to the karaoke and all that, and then you were there. And that was so crazy. And I was like, what the fuck? You're here? Like, what the fuck? And so like
nos ha pasado una vez,
everything,
nos ha pasado varias veces.
and no, and you're just there at the right moment. I'm like, there you are.
Y me
Duh.
siento, y te voy a decir
That one
sincero.
time I went, and then you were there with the other guy,
Ándale.
and you was like,
Sí. No,
of course you're here.
Y te voy a decir una cosa, mira. I love that. Because it was, I never
It's meant to be.
I never had a friend that it's like, you know, like the way we are. I don't have to see you every single day. It just happens. Like today, one of my other best friends, Paul Wallace, he was the one that introduced me to this fucking world that I love.
Mm-hmm.
That it's fucking comida, food. Yeah. I love food. So Paul was the one that introduced me to this life. And we had to talk about some things, and I called him, you know. And it's been, I'm gonna be honest, a year. We haven't spoken a year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like we were talking yesterday. Because I don't need that. You know, I don't need, you know, I know my boy has me.
Because our hearts are connected. That's what matters.
It's just different. And like, I just want to, in your podcast, I'm going to take this liberty, if you don't mind. Like, if you want to do something, if you have a entrepreneur, whatever you want to do, we got you. Let's do it together. Because, you know, you always need help. You always need somebody that could, you know, that fucking push, that fucking make you.
I helped this guy out the other day. So he's going to Europe, right? I think he's going to like Sweden or something like that, right? It's one of those places. And he just got out of a relationship. He was one of those where he was like really into the girl, and then she ended up cheating on him, and it just broke him and all that. And like his buddy's like, yeah, man, just go out there, find a girl. He's like, no, man, I'm trying to figure And I had told him, I was like, you know, what you need to do is when you go out there, see what they like, and then you can start selling stuff there. Open up a little shop, and I'm like, you know, like do some Mexican stuff. Like, think about it. If you open up a taqueria over there, you're the only one. You are the exotic person because you're the only one. And he was like, and I was like, or like, you know, something, and he's like, you know, like the blankets, and he was like the Mexican ones. And I'm like, yeah, they're famous, but like, who's gonna find them over there? We're gonna buy them online. They're not gonna trust that. But if they know you, they'll buy them from you. And you can buy them dirt cheap here because they're fucking blankets from like, who gives a fuck? They're like, hey, get us, what you want, 10 fucking 20, but you go to fucking Sweden with these blankets with lions and shit, and they're like,
so I remember that I told you I had a contract. So I was gonna go to Alaska,
Uh-huh.
and to be honest, fuck it, I wanted to go, bro. But I got my 13 year old
Yeah.
that he needs me right now.
Literally 12 to 24 is the age of the
So he
child to
needs me
adult.
right now,
Yeah.
and that was the only reason I didn't went to Alaska.
Sure.
I had a really
He
good
really
place.
needs you. Yeah, he
like
really
like
needs you.
yeah, and he needs me. So
Right now, yeah.
I, it was gonna be nice, but I couldn't leave that part of my life.
Sure.
That
You wouldn't
he-
not you would have been it wouldn't have it would have
It's-
been
yeah,
nice because
no.
it would have ruined you.
And to be honest, I'm really blessed because my mom, she's the best mom in the world. Everybody says that, but she's like the best mom in the world. But he does, like, they need us. So
Yeah.
yeah. So if you have the opportunity to fly, if you don't have kids, do it. I'm a single dad, so it's totally different. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm able to do it, but
Yeah.
like I don't want to do it
And
because
he'll reach an age where he won't need you, and then you can go do whatever the
yeah,
fuck you want. And
18.
then he'll be
I
able
just need
to
5 years more, but it's okay.
he'll find
I'm
you.
still loving this,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we're friends. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really blessed.
Just grind. That's all it is right now. It's grinding. That's what I'm doing. We're grinding.
Well, we are gonna do that. We are
Mhm.
gonna we are in this year. We're gonna pay everything off,
Mhm.
and next year we're good. And I'm thinking about you're doing things that I've never done without you, and it's good. It's good. It's good.
Manifesting.
Manifestando.
It's real.
Yeah.
You have to believe that it's going to happen, and you have to put your energy into it, and you have to talk about it like it's going to like it's happening.
It already
Yes.
it already happened. Like
Yeah.
you told me, ya pasó.
Yeah, it's real. I'll tell you this. Watch, this story's crazy. So I went to go buy that keyboard right that you see behind you. I bought that the other day, and I went and I got this. So this was sitting there staring at me, and I've been wanting to be a DJ recently. And well, for a while now. I even have my stage name would be Dr. Brainrot.
Oh shit! Okay.
That's why I want to call myself Dr. Brainrot. So that's one of my.
It's two. It's double extension.
No, I don't give a fuck. Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Brainrot. It's for me, not for you. Anyway, so I saw this, and I was thinking to myself, man, it'd be really cool. Like I bought it, and I got it for $30. Bro, it's brand
It's
new,
cheap.
bro.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah,
Está bien
and this thing's
barato.
like $100.
Yeah, I know. It's more than $100. Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cheap.
I got it from the
Después
fucking
todos
the
los
pawn
tienen,
shop.
okay.
Yeah, and so I got this, and that now that I was like, man, it'd be cool. Like if somebody I knew, like a friend of mine, I could like give them help with their what they're going through, and they could teach me music. And within that same week, I got 2 people that hit me up. Yeah, they were like, "Yo, I need your help." I'm like, well, "Teach me music, and I'll help. I'll talk to
It
you."
goes, yeah, it goes.
And he's
it goes,
like, "Bet." And then again, another guy, yes. And the other guy gave me the program that he told me like how to activate it. And they're like,
magia. Magia?
Yeah. I sent it to the
magia.
universe,
And the universe
and it
sponsors
just
you.
said, "Here you go. Oh, you want? Here you go."
It's good, bro. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but you, and what's even crazier is the one friend that I talked to at my job. His middle name is Angel. Yeah. Is that
¿Y
crazy?
tío Nessa? No mames.
It says Angel, and that's his middle name. Yeah.
But he's your boy. He's like,
Yeah,
cool
he's
with
my
it,
friend. Yeah.
Okay.
And his middle name is Angel, and I was like, yes, it's Anthony. He's like, that's my middle name, and that's one of the ones gonna teach me. The one told me about the program.
A la verga, güey.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that shit. How do you explain that? That's fucking.
It's like magic.
That's literally magia. Yeah. Yeah, that's manifesting.
Yo siento, mira, te voy a decir una cosa, Sebas. Yo siento que todo lo que empecemos a hacer
Yeah.
nos va a dar. Porque mira, te voy a decir algo, mira.
We got good karma.
Demasiada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Como dice la canción, te digo, unos nacen con estrella y otros nacen estrellados.
Yes.
Nosotros, demasiada. Te voy a hacer una pregunta.
What's up?
Whenever you get to a place, not because the way with your tattoos or whatever, because you're an exotic person, bro. He is an exotic person. Let's be honest. Like, look at my boy. He's like all tat up and shit. Like, I don't have shit. And my boy. Look at all Pokemon and shit. And you look exotic. It's good. It's your. That's what you look.
Just me. Yeah.
Just you. In my case, and I'm really blessed. Every single time I get to whatever place, it's a
Mm-hmm.
restaurant, it's a club, it's whatever. I don't need to know anybody, but everybody knows me.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
we're in the same boat.
It happens to you.
Oh yeah,
So it's not that I know it's not something that just happens to me,
yeah.
but it doesn't happen to everybody.
No,
It's just the fucking star that we have. It's just something that just blessed us.
yeah.
And I know I'm really blessed. Because to be honest, I haven't, I'm not, I
You
don't
know
have to
why?
be here.
Because we both died once.
Like once,
Yeah,
once or
we
twice.
killed our ego.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We died. That fat guy that we were, he died. I got mine's dead. I killed him that day. I had to kill that person. That was not me anymore. That was preventing me from being me. And when he died, everything changed. I let my ego die, and I became a new person. I started from the ground up, which is my gut. I turned off my brain and said, "What does my gut tell me?" And I
Okay.
listened to it, and it changed my entire life. Everything changed after that.
A mí me pasó esta vez.
Yeah,
I lost everything.
yeah,
My safe place, my house, not a lot of money, but I lost everything.
yeah,
I will, to be honest, bro. Though I one of the last days that we talked, I was
yeah.
gone.
Hmm.
I was gone. When I saw you the last time, I was okay, but before that, I was fucking like
Yeah,
running like a fucking wildcat, bro. I was like all over the place.
yeah.
But I didn't want that
Hmm.
because, to be honest, like I didn't want to see my mom every single day worrying about myself.
Yeah,
It's not fair.
yeah.
So I saw that and I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm not gonna be like that. And I'm really grateful that I still have my mom, my family, my sister, everything of that. But it had to change me.
Yeah.
It had to, and you know, I love my son, everything, and it's because of him too. But it was just seeing my mom that she was every single day worried. She was every single day calling me.
Because you weren't being a what?
No,
An adult.
I was being
You weren't being an
I
adult,
was
so she
fucked
was
up.
worried because
Yeah.
you weren't being the disciplined
She
man.
she was
You
she
weren't
was
being a man.
yeah. I was not being a man, and she was like, "What happened to you?
Yeah,
Because you were not like that."
I know. Yeah.
And I guess something fucked me up.
Hmm.
We already talked about that shit, and that got me. And I guess like it was a certain point that I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I'm not this.
You had to decide
I
to
had
change.
it. I was
You
like,
had to
bro,
kill the ego. It had to
right?
die, and you can't look back.
No.
You have to move forward now.
And what I'm doing right now is that I'm fucking making. I'm gonna make an empire for my family
Yes, we're both gonna
and
do
my
that.
friends,
Yes.
cause like I told you, every single person that start with me at my table are the ones that are gonna receive all the blessings.
Hmm.
There's no other way. And I told them straight up, like,
You know what's gonna happen while you're building?
I,
You're gonna see the people that deserve it and the people that are gonna you're gonna cut out. And so by the time you make it to the top, you already decided.
I already got them.
Hmm.
I already got the people that deserve it. I already got them.
Yeah, but that's
I
what
already know.
you're in the process. Then you cut out the fat, and now you're getting to the exact.
And to be honest, like it gets sad in my place because I thought that we were the same. I thought that the way that they presented themselves,
Hmm.
it was the way that I was.
Hmm. They were just reflecting who you were. That's not really who they
I
were.
saw it. I saw it, and I was like, it's sad,
Mhm.
but you were so cheap for me that I'm grateful. You did so fucked up things that I'm like, bro, thank you for doing that because you're gonna be more expensive. You were gonna be more expensive because this is just the beginning.
Hmm.
Trust me. And if you had fun in the beginning, trust me, you were gonna have more fun in the end. So it was just like
So I don't put more energy into people that
no.
don't put it back. So I'll give you energy, and if you don't reciprocate, that's it. I just move on. I don't even. That's okay. You show me
No
who
me
you
desgasto.
were.
Sí,
Yeah, you showed me who you were, and if you want to change that, I'm here. But if not, then
I'm done.
yeah, I move forward, and that's it.
Yeah, and I'm
Mhm.
not gonna be like for everybody. People
We're not
think
meant to be.
people think that if you're nice, you're stupid. La gente confunde, en México tenemos un dicho, la gente confunde lo buena gente con lo pendejo.
True.
Pura madre, yo no sé, mira, I'm gonna be honest, I act like I'm dumb because I fucking want to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking touching you, bro. I'm just seeing what are you capable of and just watching whatever you're doing.
Sure.
No, sí, es un pendejo, sí, es un
But we've been
pendejo.
around a while too. I mean,
Bro, I'm a
growing
street
up.
smart.
Yeah, I was
I'm a
gonna say,
street
growing
smart.
up in the
I'm a
hood and
street
stuff,
smart.
I
I'm
see all that
just,
stuff.
I'm just different.
I've
I
been, and when
fucking
you've
love
been
the way
fucked
I am.
over enough, you already can read the energy. Like, nah, I've been around people like you. I know people. It's like it's the same energy. It's the same frequency. You can tell. I know what you're doing. You already know. Before you even know, you already like, nope, I figured it
I
out.
fucking hate that people that are not fucking honest. Like to be honest, bro, in my time, if you were not fucking honest, hola, buenas tardes, bye.
Yeah.
It was different. It
Yeah.
was respect. It was ¿cómo se legitimidad? O sea, it was something that you're fucking. If you're doing it the wrong way, you're doing it the right way.
Yeah.
There's no fucking choice. If you're doing the right way, you're doing it. If you're doing the wrong way, you have to be in the right path.
I was watching that movie Blood In, Blood Out,
Oh,
you know, and Miklo and all them, and it's like that same shit's happening now. It's the same story. It still happens. We're still doing the same bullshit. Except, you know what the difference is? At least they were fucking honorable. We don't even have that
no.
now. At least they had respect for each other to some like a brotherhood.
They go down if they have to
Together,
go, yeah.
right? They would fucking hate each other, but that through love and like desire to like be better. But look what we do now. There's not even a backbone anymore.
So tough.
Yeah, they don't have that connection. They don't have that
But to
loyalty.
be honest, that kind of things it just got lost because any like it's hard to get somebody
You know
loyal,
what?
bro.
You know what happens too? We've lost. Like there are no good men anymore. There's not a lot of good men. Think about it. Like what is a man anymore? In me, what a man does, he respects himself. He has passions, hobbies, and interests. He's independent, a good future, and self-respecting.
Well,
And that's it. It's a gentleman, a gentle man. He's still a man, but he's not an asshole. He's gentle,
he's a
right?
provider.
It's like a gardener. He fucking plows the fuck out of that, but he takes care of the plant. It's both, right? It's like you as a chef. You're fucking, but then when you put the shit on there,
I'll put it nice and neat.
yeah, because that's the gentle touch, right? Like you fucking cut that shit up, beat the shit out of that dough. Fuck this motherfucking dough. But then after what?
You play it nice way. Yeah, well.
That's what a man does. He puts in the work and then puts the details. That's
But not everybody understands that, bro. You fucking like agarras tu vieja y la ahorcas así, but she doesn't understand that you want to fucking choke her.
no, but she wants you first to women are different. They okay, no, actually this is funny. Watch this. They want you to show them off like a nice piece of meat.
Oh,
And
bro.
like show,
In the,
enseña que soy buena. And then later,
in the street,
what do you do with the fucking, you know?
En la calle, yo quiero una dama. En la casa, yo quiero una que me traca.
I'm gonna teach you the secret to women. Ready? This is it. Respect, love, and then play. Like if you don't respect them, there's no work. If you don't love with them, they're not gonna give it to you. That's not gonna happen. You gotta go from the top down. And this is the other secret. If she's stressed out, start cleaning. She'll all of a sudden oh, what are you doing? And she'll start helping. If she's like depressed, like I really want some ice cream. Let's go get some. I want ice cream.
I want ice cream too.
Vámonos. And if she's tired, let her go take a nap. Oh, but it's okay, take a nap. And then she'll be like, I'm so happy. See, you just gotta read what she needs. As long as you know what she needs, she'll always be like, damn, you always know what I need, don't you? Yeah, I do. But in order to do that, you have to what? Think outside yourself and be stable. Because if you're unstable and she gets anxious, you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
or if she gets depressed, why are you sad? It's like, huh? Instead of what? Oh, I see what she needs. Because remember, the man is the thinker, the woman is the feeler. That's why they can think, they don't like to. That's why I say, where are we going? They also, okay, listen, women are different when it comes to fun. There's a song called Girls Just Want to Have
fun.
Because they don't know how to have. Yeah? That's why they ask us, where are we going? What are we doing? If they have fun, it's different. It's not what we would do. We're going down the freeway fast. We're going to do crazy, stupid shit. They want to do it with us, but they wouldn't do that themselves. It's not the same.
They don't feel safe.
Because literally, women are comfort and love. We're security and safety. That's how we work together.
That's how man has to
The
be.
man is the earth, the woman is nature. But if the earth ain't stable, nature's like, what the fuck, bro? But that's why nature's crazy. But the earth just enjoys it. It's like, well, okay, because it's crazy. But if you try to control nature, it doesn't like that. But you can't control the earth because it doesn't move. But what's this environment without a woman? It's quiet, stable, but it's not love. It's not comfortable. Where's the comfort? We're gonna. Does that look comfortable to you? Does that fucking look? You think a woman put that there?
Fuck no. Fuck
You
no.
think a woman chose that? Look at that. This this is not no. This is a dude's place. It's not a woman's place. There's no color. There's no smells. If you open up that fridge right now, there's no food in there. There's water, a beer, and half a carton of milk. If there's some papas and some fucking chamoy,
You're happy, right?
there's some fucking chamoy fucking gummy bears up there, all right? That's it. They ain't shit here. There's one candle. I've had it for I don't know how long.
Hold on.
I don't know, months. Oh, it's the same one. I just light it up once in a while and then that's it. That's it. Well, where's the woman? There's no tapestry. There's no crystals and shit. There's no plants. Where's the plant?
No, there's no plants. You're right.
There is shit. This is a man's house. There's no comfort and there's no softness, but there's security. That's it. If I answer the door, I can answer in my underwear. What? They ain't gonna do that. They'll be like, "Excuse me, who are you?"
You're right.
That's why. But you know what? That's why women have a lot of stuff because it makes them feel safe. It makes them feel comfortable. We don't need shit. I got an Xbox, a TV. Look at I don't even have a. Look at that. That's a table. That's a table, bro. If that's not a fucking bachelor pad sign, I don't know what it, bro. The table as a fucking.
Well, it's not all the way a bachelor pad, but it's just it is. It is.
I'm sorry, it's not a box, but you know, it looks like that's a beer pong table, pretty much.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, women are the comfort and the love, but we're the security.
I think they're what makes us try to be nice.
They are what? So yes, they help us feel.
I want to be honest.
They help us feel. We help them think.
I was different. I didn't care about just my people and my things. So when I met her, the first time I saw her, I was like, "You're mine." She didn't know that, but I did.
Yeah, because they don't know things.
No,
they just feel it.
I saw her and I was like,
she felt it.
Yeah. And it happened.
Yeah. It manifested
10 years. 10 years. And it was the best 10 years of my life. Shit happened. Yes, it did. But it was the best 10 years of my life. And I don't regret it. I will fucking do it again. Yes, I will do it. I will do it. Because she still is. Not the same way that it was before.
Yeah.
But she's still a big part of my life. Yeah. And whatever she needs, if I have the way to do it, I got it.
Yeah.
I told her, like, I don't need to be with you, but I got you.
I take care of my ex too.
That's perfect. It's not bad.
No.
It's not bad at all.
No.
Because, we do have the responsibility.
Yeah.
And when she gets something better, bro, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop. No, you get it. I'll still fucking, because I'll never know what's gonna happen with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you have to be safe.
Yeah.
Because she went through hell.
It's my responsibility as a father, as a man. That's what I do.
Because she went through hell with me. So if I'm not grateful, it's a bad karma, and it's not because of that, but she went through hell with me. So
it's just what I feel. It's my job.
The way when I fucking make because I'm gonna fucking I out there to make it.
Some people question me, right? Why? And I'm like, that's what I want. It is what it is.
Are you gonna pay for it?
Yeah, I'm not complaining. You don't hear me say shit. I'm doing what I do. I don't need your opinion. I'm doing it because exactly.
And I already told her, and probably she doesn't believe it because there's been bad moments or whatever, and probably she doesn't think that I'm gonna do it, but I am.
And the only way to do it is just do it every day and just say,
whatever. Shit. So I'm gonna do it, and there you go.
Yep.
Bye.
Yes.
And it doesn't mean that I want something. It doesn't mean that I no.
And they're not used to that either. You know, some of them
No, they're
come like
not.
mine came from a trauma background, and all that, and they're like waiting for you to like, and it's like, no, there's no
Well,
strings
I don't know if she
attached.
came from a trauma. I don't think
Mine
so.
did.
But well, you did. But like in my case, like it was me. I was a
Well, I'm
trauma.
saying you're the trauma, right?
I was a
So
trauma.
like
Yeah.
now, well, now there's the trauma background.
I was a trauma. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that I want to fucking compensate what I did. No, because I already did it.
No,
I
I can
fucked
do it.
up.
You can look forward. That's it.
But like I told her one day, like, bro, I know I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
And when I'm like this,
Yeah.
trust me, you're gonna be the same way.
You know, they sometimes fight about those terrenos, right, and shit. And I'm like, this is this is your limit. Like what? I'm looking. What the fuck? I'm over here somewhere. Like what? This is.
Like to be honest, we're not divorced, and
Yeah, I'm on the same boat.
I'm not divorced, but every single thing that I'm doing it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing. First of all, I'm not gonna do nothing about with my name. Everything's with my mom's name,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
it's hers.
Yeah.
It's not mine. So I saw that with the football player.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, the one from Saudi Arabia or
It's
whatever.
not.
Yeah.
It was not her time.
Yeah.
She didn't. She didn't do it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Why should she deserve it? That's not. And I'm not. I'm not a fucking
Yeah.
machista and shit like that.
Yeah.
But if I work my ass off,
Mm-hmm.
you came to my life. I love you. Everything. Yeah. Whatever I make with you, from this point to there, it's
Which makes
yours.
total sense. Yeah.
But if it came before you,
Yeah.
it's not sure you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like everything that I have, it's little. It's under my mom's name. I'm not putting shit under my name.
Yeah.
Because the one that is gonna fucking do
Or
everything,
later you put it in a trust and put it in your son's
my
name.
son, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
But
the
I
same
know
thing.
my mom's not gonna.
I know. I know.
She loves him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's
I mean,
like,
it's the same principle. Like I said, it's
yeah.
like it's you're doing it for them. It's the family's not the same unit anymore, but
I
that
don't
is
want.
your focus.
I don't want my mom to fucking be. Well, she's a health giver. Like
Mhm.
she takes care of like all the other.
IHSS
Yeah,
and help.
yeah.
Yeah.
She does that, and I'm like, I know that you love what you do, but like, I want you to be. I want you to be with my baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's your baby too, because my mom and my son's like, bro, like I'm literally not her son. I came from her, but my son is her son.
Yeah.
Like they're like this.
Yeah.
Like,
My great grandma was like my mom. Yeah. Yeah.
so it's like, yeah, it's just different. Yeah,
Well, we're doing it, man.
we're doing
You're
it.
welcome to come back sometime.
Thank you.
How'd you like your first day of podcasting?
Well, we were still talking, eh?
I
Que
know,
estaba
huh?
nervioso.
Nah.
It's-
Yeah, come back sometime and we'll keep talking. This is what it's
Yeah.
for. I'm
Thank
just
you.
out there to help other men. But see, that's why it's
That's-
called Los Hombres or Los
Yeah.
Hombres.
Okay, it's hard when you're a man,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna talk about this. I'm sorry if I
No.
take this subject,
No,
but
go for it, dude. That's what we're here for.
it's hard to a man to tell your feelings.
Yeah.
I'm not so wise, but one thing that I know is that the if ¿cómo se dice? La tasa de mortalidad, the mortal fucking shit,
Mm-hmm.
most are for men.
Mm-hmm.
Men are the most who take their life
Oh yeah.
because
Oh, suicide.
you don't. Yeah, suicide thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you if you're a guy and it's hard to fucking talk to somebody. I'm really blessed because I have really good friends that I can, when I'm sad, I can tell them, I can cry with them, but it's really hard. So if somebody sees this podcast or whatever, and if you're a lady, if you're a woman or whatever, talk to your man. Just be nice. Sometimes we do need it. Our comfort zone is you. The only thing we want when we get to the house is being with you, our family, our baby, our boo, or whatever you have in that house. It's just to hug you. To sometimes we have really bad days. It's really hard to be a provider. Um, I don't know. I'm just talking from the heart.
Now tell the men what they need to do because that's the other side of that, right? We can't just rely on women. We need to tell men when you get home.
Yeah,
you
talk
need
to them.
remember-
Talk to them. Talk
you
to
need to
them.
remember, tell out your
Yeah.
feelings. Tell her how you're
Don't be
feeling.
shy.
And don't be afraid of their response.
Don't be.
Let them respond how they need to. That's okay. They're part of the process. And remember, when we get home, our responsibilities don't stop. we're still being responsible until we all take a break together. Until we all get everything done, we're a team until we decide to take a break as a team. So if we're all working as a team. It's not about the woman or the man, it's about a family, the unit. The unit works as a team. It's like us. When we're working and we're at lunch, it's
Boom.
lunch.
It's lunch. Yeah.
But you don't, if you mix them, what happens?
It
If
gets
you're
fucked up,
fuck around
man.
when we're working, you start getting what? What the fuck, bro?
Stress.
But if they try to make you work while you're lunch, you're like, yo, what the fuck? It's just like home. If we're working as a team until we're done, we are working. And then we relax and then we love. We rest. We connect. And we got to remember that. So it's on both ends. Both of us have to come as a team together to make the relationship work.
Se dice casados. Casados. Dos. It's it like my brother said. It's just a team. I think like it has to be together. If it's not together, it doesn't work. It's just something that, to be honest, I'm still married, and if you see this, I still love you, but it's not the way it had to be. It's like if it's not mutual, if it's not, como se dice, reciprocal,
Yeah, reciprocal.
reciprocal, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It has to be, and I'm gonna be honest. I still love her, not the same way, but I still love her. But it was not the same thing, and it has to be. Tú jalas, yo jalo. It
Yep.
can be like just you. We have to be a team. We do have to be a team. I'm gonna be honest, men. We as men, we're stupid. We are.
We lack feeling. So when women are emotional, we try to be logical and it doesn't
Yeah.
work. That's why we're stupid because we lack empathy. Empathy is when you understand feelings and thoughts at the same time. If you're trying to be logical with someone and their feelings, it's never gonna work.
No.
How do you like when you're feeling some way and your girl's like, "Well, you should do this," and you're like, "Shut the," and you're like,
You don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah.
like I'm fucked up right now. You're trying to give me logical answers. Like, what the fuck you? That's the problem. Is that when depending on where we're at.
But also, it's common sense.
No. What is common sense? Common sense. You have to have both to have common sense. You can't have just
That's
one.
what happens when we have a smart
Common
friend.
sense. Yeah, emotional intelligence, common sense. Empathy is thoughts and feelings. It's common sense. So you need both to work, or else you can't have common sense. That's why your heart doesn't work when you don't have common sense. Tu corazón. Mm-hmm. That's called common sense. Where does you get common from? Well, where do you get senses? Common sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to work together to have common sense.
I just don't like people that when something is just so explicit and you don't understand it.
Because they're not using they're only using their feelings. They're all in their feelings. They don't use their brain, which is why they don't have common sense. No, but and you're like, you're okay.
You're right.
And that's why when in their feelings, they're like, yeah, you feel that way? Yeah. Me too sometimes. What?
But it
And
depends.
see, you sit with that. Okay, think about it this way. Feelings are like a feather, and it blows up fast, right? But if you try to make that feather go down fast, what does it do?
It just blows away.
Yeah, so you gotta what?
Wait until it just
And then it gets grounded, then you what?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't grab it while it's in the midair just because you trying to grab the feather is gonna what?
Just make it blow away.
Exactly. You gotta wait for it to, and then you grab it. That's how feelings work. So once you let her calm down, she'll get logical. But when she's in her feelings, you can't be it's not gonna work. Try to be rational with your kid. Let me know how that goes. Just explain to him a rational answer while he's in his feelings. And let me know how about when people do it to you? You like that? When you're being all emotion, they're like, no, but think about it. You're like,
I'll blow away.
exactly. But if they say, yeah, man, that's fucked up, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then calm down, you're like, yeah, but I need to change.
Yeah. Ah, sí cierto, mendigo deseo, sí cierto.
Yeah, you just fucking agree. You feel with them for a little bit.
It happened. Fuck.
And then they calm down. They're like, I'm being fucking stupid, huh? And you're like, I'm gonna tell you that. You gotta come out to the conclusion yourself.
You tell yourself that you're stupid, bro. Ah, well.
Literally.
No mames, pinche se hace.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I always tell people. I got a guy today say, he was like, I'm fucking fat ass. And I'm like, okay. What are you gonna do about it? I gotta get back to the gym. Okay. And that was it. I didn't say, you're not a fat ass. You're actually. No, I said, then you're a fat ass. If that's what you believe about yourself, then it's true. Until you what? Change it. And he's like, yeah. And he calmed down. He's like, I don't need to go. And he started writing down. This is my new plan. Da, da. That was it. That's all they need. They just needed you to sit with them for a second, and then they
But
calmed
how do you
down.
do it? Like you have your
I
own shit.
I
You have
have
your own shit.
I
How are
know
you
I
fucking?
know that it's gonna work. I know that they're gonna. I always it's the same. What do little kids do after they run away for a little bit? Every single time, Gaston. Oh, Dad, I brought you this. I'm sorry. Like they always go and then they come back and what? The whip. La mujer también. No, no, no. And they should go and what you do if you just wait long enough. I'm sorry. Every time. Everybody. You've done it too. You went away and no, and then you finally we're cool now. Are you cool? Yeah, I'm cool now. Okay. That was it. But they needed to give you what? Time. What is time not healed? But you
Oh,
have to respect time.
yeah.
Because if you force it, what? Try to force a cake to get cooked. Let me know how it goes.
Oh,
So you have to wait what? The
so
perfect amount of
time.
yeah, and even makes a cake.
Es difícil entender eso.
Because you need to
It's
use a
hard.
what?
Everything.
You gotta use your whole system to be able to understand, to be able to sit with it and know it's gonna work out. Mm-hmm.
Staying cabrones.
Yeah, because kids are what?
More than us. I'm
And then you're like, yeah, I know that. And they're like, okay, and they calm down. Mm-hmm. Even little kids will calm down eventually. But if you try to fight with them, then immediately they're like, no. But if you're like, I don't like that either, huh? No. Yeah, me neither. No. I get it. No, you don't. Okay, well then I don't. Okay, I'm done. Because they don't know what else. Like you just agreed with them. You're like, yeah, I get mad too. I get it. And then they do it for like another 5 minutes, and they're like, oh, I don't want to be. I'm done.
I don't want to. I don't do that anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, all right, I'm done, and they start talking to you. That's it. Mm-hmm.
That's what you
That
do with your
simple.
kids.
As the kids, patience, whoever, grandma. I let her, my grandma was like, yeah, your grandma, you feeling that? Okay, yeah, and she's like, okay, yes, bien. That's it. They just need someone they can sit with long enough to just be chill.
It's hard to get somebody to sit.
I do it.
I know, but you do it. But
It takes what? Experience. I just know it's gonna work. I believe that I trust the process, and it works out every time.
I know your vibe is just like
It's like a cake, right? How do you know it's gonna get baked?
timer.
You just know. But how do you know how long to put it for? You have to what?
Yeah. Well, practice.
You have to. You have. So what do you think I've done?
Yeah.
Gave it practice, and eventually I figured out.
Out the
Yeah.
It's like this guy that did the system for the what do they call it, the insurance, something like that.
Yeah.
And he developed a system 30 years. It took him 30 years to develop a system that everybody's gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Right.
Yeah. And how do you know if you look at a cake if it's ready or not? You just what? You just
For my
exactly.
For me, it's just like
that's how you. And so I know when I see them, I'm like, oh, this is what's gonna happen. The same way. And if I watch them do it, I already know how they're gonna do it wrong. Not gonna work. No, better no. Okay. And what do? Oh, how'd you know? You're like, I know. That's how I know because I've let it happen enough for it just to make sense now.
Yeah, for me, it's like I don't need the timer.
Now.
I don't need the timer. I know that I put the timer at 45 minutes. But when I see it that it's cooked, I just like every single time I'm opening the fucking whatever, like the oven or whatever.
And you can even figure out if the oven's wrong. If you can figure out if this was whatever. Oh, you're missing this. You can even probably tell what it is. Why? Because you just know. And so it's the same with me. Like I'm that with feelings, and the behavior. I already know. Because I'm like, oh, I've been here before. I know what this is like. And so you trust the process. You don't need to keep looking at the cake to make sure it's good. You know what?
Process is good, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good at this time. Cool. And so you keep doing other things while the cake what? And when the cake's ready, it's there. Yeah. And that's how people are. They're just not done cooking yet. Let them go cook. They'll come back.
Que loco, huh?
Yeah, when you're ready for a little slice.
I'm ready.
They're like, you want a piece of me now? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, but they're not ready yet, so you gotta let the kid go be ready. Even on average, it's like I always say people give them at most 2 days, and you'll watch them. Especially if you hit them with the truth and they run away. It takes about 2 days, and in 2 days they'll come back every time. My fish like, how do you know? I'm like, it's just human nature.
Human nature.
Yeah. The first day's like, nah, and the second day's like, well, and the third day's like, okay, fine. It's just how they work. I know my kids gonna come back. They always do. When have they not?
But you're a cool dad, bro. That's what they
But
do.
you do too, right? If you
Yeah.
wait long enough, they will come back. They'll even make you a little drawling, a
Yeah.
sorry or something.
Yeah, and they're for sure.
Yeah, I brought you your
Yeah,
favorite drink.
Nico's been like, Dad, I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I messed up. I'm sorry. It's like, bro, it's
Yeah.
okay.
But if you
Don't
try
worry.
to convince them in the moment, nah.
No.
If you try to rationalize it with them, they're like, fuck you. Don't even talk to me. We give them a little time to come back. Okay, I learned. What'd you learn? This. Okay. What are you gonna do different? This. Cool. And then you move on. Because you give them enough time for that feather to what? Get grounded. We call it grounding yourself. And then once it's grounded, it can figure it out again. But as long as it's fucking emotional, you ain't. Mm-mm.
It's hard. It's
Hulk
hard
comes
whenever-
out.
Yeah.
Hulk smash, and then Hulk's like, "What the fuck?" The Bruce Banner comes out like, "What the hell did I have?"
What I did. What the hell did I do?
Literally,
Yeah.
that's why drunk people they turn off their brain. They act what?
Dumb.
Literally, el niño sale. You're turning off the adult. El niño sale.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's why the feelings come out. They start doing things you wouldn't normally do. Happens all the time.
No,
Yeah.
but it's just too much. That to be like that
Mhm.
and that.
How many people you see drunk start spending money they don't have, calling people they shouldn't, doing all kinds of crap? I've had people that are drunk call their probation officer. Yeah, because they're fucking stupid. They don't think. They're just, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I see it all.
No, poniéndote con el que güey que te va a llevar. No.
The craziest story I have about that shit. Oh my god, I used to work in a rehab. Someone drank fucking hand sanitizer during COVID times. It's hand sanitizer, bro. That's just crazy. We were like, what? He's like, why are you tempting me? We were like, bro, you're the only person this entire time who drank the hand sanitizer. Like, I don't know what kind of demons you got, bro, but that shit's deep, bro. You're drinking hand sanitizer. The only other crazy story I have, someone drank rubbing alcohol. Not our program, we're rubbing alcohol. It's with Sprite. Rubbing alcohol, bro. So if you ever think you're that bad,
Del 90. O sea, del 90, así.
with Sprite, bro.
A la vez, güey. Bueno, es como si fuera tonalla. Es como si fuera tonalla con jugo de naranja. Es como si fuera tonalla con jugo de naranja, güey. Esta güey también es de barrio, ¿no? Claro que porque la mira, bueno.
When you work in a rehab, you know what people can survive, bro. You've been like, damn, bro, you survived what? You start being like, damn, we're that worried about dying. You don't even know. We're gonna rehab and you'll see what people can survive. Trust me. You'll be like, damn, bro, you survived that? Okay. That didn't kill you? Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be like, damn, bro. Oh yeah, all kinds of crazy stories. I mean, think about it. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, man. Well, you're welcome to come back sometime. I'd like to have you back.
Well, I love it. I thought I was gonna be shy, but I think
bro. This is what we do to talk and learn and help other people one day.
Yeah, and if you need, like, to be honest, like, it just getting the subject, and it's really hard when you're a man to express yourself.
Yeah.
So if you need it, like, I'm here.
We'll do it. You're welcome back. You're,
to be honest, like, I'm
open,
here, like
an open guest here, because again, this is for men to talk and express. This is what society is missing. We don't do this anymore.
No.
We don't get together as we used to get together as men and talk about like what we learned, like philosophy, science, different politics. Like we used to converse as like men.
Yeah, they used to get around. Yeah,
they used to get together and just talk like a group of men about life, and we don't do that anymore.
Well, we need to start doing it because everything. Well, if you're a real man,
and podcasts these days are trying to sell you things. That's all they do. They're like, oh, get this stuff.
It has to be legit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to do it, and now I don't want to stop.
Because we got to, you get to talk with another man about the shit you've been through, and just feel like you're like being heard and listened to, and then you're like, wait, this is what we're meant to do. This feels normal. This is natural. Because
it is. Because don't think about like if Well, I'm gonna talk like again about myself. Like
Sure.
it if I want to go out with my boys, it's not that I want to go out to
Yeah.
fuck around. I want to go with my boys because there's things that I can't say in front of you.
Yeah.
Of course, there's things that you are not going to talk about
Sure.
shit with your girlfriends, with your friends, but like with
Yeah.
me if I'm around. So it's the same thing. Probably one of my boys going to talk about whatever, but it's not that it's me,
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, we need this. We need man. We do need this.
Yes. We
'Cause
we
it's
crave it.
fucking
That's
how
why
you
they
look at it.
watch podcasts
Yeah.
because they're craving it. They're
We need it.
looking
We
for
need
it, but they don't have it in their life.
No,
Mhm.
no, and it's hard, but
And this is how it starts.
well, it's gonna start good. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate you guys. All right. We'll see you, Robert, another day. And I'll see you guys on the next one later. Yeah. Thanks, man, for coming. It was good.
It was perfect.